Assalamu alaikum. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Today's topic is the conjugate of complex number, i.e. conjugate of complex number. We also can write this just like either complex number. As we know that the combination of real and imaginary part is also known as the complex number. So let complex number is equal to a plus iota b. Then conjugate of complex number is denoted by complex number bar, which is equal to a plus iota b bar. After removal of the bar, we will get the result a minus iota b. Means when the bar is lifted, the sign between real and imaginary part change from positive to negative and from negative to positive. So therefore, a minus iota b is the complex conjugate of a plus iota b, or a plus iota b and a minus iota b are complex conjugates to each other. So therefore, according to the MCQ, if z is equal to 3 plus 2 iota, then z bar is equal to what? So you also know A is the option, 3 plus 2 iota same, B is the option, 3 minus 2 iota, C is the option, minus 3 plus 2 iota, D option, minus 3 minus 2 iota. So you already know according to the definition that if any complex number is 3 plus 2 iota, then its complex conjugate is the removal of the positive sign between the real and imaginary part. So it will be 3 minus 2 iota. Therefore, B is the correct option. Second topic is the absolute or modulus value of complex number. The absolute or modulus value of complex number. So according to the concept of modulus value, just like we draw a plane, this is x-axis, this is y-axis, this is the origin 0, 0. If we observe that here is the point x, 0, and here is the point 0, y. But if we consider that here is the point which is in front of x, 0 means x, 0, y means y. This is a point which consists on x, y. But there is the discuss of complex number. We also know that the complex number is the combination of real and imaginary part. So let x is the real axis and y is the imaginary axis. So this will be x plus iota y. This is the location of this number. Without the order pair, we can write x plus iota y. So this is the origin. This is a point which is an imaginary point. So this is the distance between the origin and the point p x comma y, which can be the distance between OP. So distance between O and P is also known as the modulus of the complex number. So let O 0 comma 0 is the origin and P x comma y is the imaginary point where OP is the distance from the origin to the point which consists on x comma y or x plus iota y. Therefore, OP is equal to, according to the distance formula, x2 minus x1 means x minus 0 whole square plus y2 minus y1 means y minus 0 whole square, radical sign. So O to P, according to the distance formula, have what the radical sign. The distance will be x square plus y square, means the absolute value or the modulus value of OP is x square plus y square. So therefore OP, which also known as the Z modulus, this is a sign of modulus, is equal to x square plus y square. Now you already know that the modulus of the complex number is the distance of the number, complex number, from the origin, or distance of the complex point from the origin 0 comma 0. So according to the MCQ, if z is equal to 3 comma 4 or 3 plus 4 iota, 3 comma 4 or 3 plus 4 iota, then mod of z is equal to what? What should be the value of mod of z? Options are A 6, B 4, C 3, D 5. So according to condition, you also know that any complex plane is consists on the point x comma y, then its absolute value is radical x square plus y square. Here the point consists on 3 comma 4. Then its absolute value will be 3 square plus 4 square, which will be 9 plus 16, which also will be 25, which also radical 5. So D is the correct option. This was the modulus of the complex number. And the modulus of the conjugate of the complex number is what? Means if we draw this sign 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is the point. One, two, three, 4, 5. This is also the point. P is 4, 5. Here P is 4, minus 5. Here P point, location of the point is 4, 5. Here the 4, minus 5. Okay. Suppose this is a P1, this is a P2. This is the origin. So this is the point having distance O to P. This is the point having distance O to P2. So P1 and P2 both give the different location in the plane, but there is a one similarity. Both the points. What is this? This is the point 4, 5. This is also the point 4, minus 5. Means these both points are conjugates, complex conjugates to each other. So what is the similarity between them? It is the similarity that their distance, their absolute value is same. Means let P1 4, 5 and P2 4, minus 5 are two conjugate points in the plane. Are two conjugate points in the plane, then O to P1 is equal to O to P2 is equal to x square plus minus 5 square. Or instead of x you can write 4 square plus minus 5 square. This is a plus 5 and this is a minus 5. So this will be 16 plus 25, 5, 6, 11, 1 over 41. Means OP1 is equal to 41 and OP2 is also equal to 41. What is the similarity? P1 4, 5, P2 4, minus 5 are two different points, but their absolute value is the same. So the question is, if Z is equal to 3 plus 7 iota, then Z bar mod is equal to what? What is the value? This is the MCQ. If Z is equal to 3 plus 7 iota, then Z bar, the absolute value two parallel lines show the mod value or absolute value of the question. Their mod value of the z bar is equal to what? A is the option. Satwanja. B is the option. 58. C is the option. 59. D is the option. 60. So condition is that if z is equal to 3 plus 7 iota, then z bar will be 3 minus 7 iota. You already observed that the value of number and its conjugate will be same. So if 3 plus 7 iota is the number, then 3 minus 7 iota will be the conjugate. So its value will be 3 square plus 7 square. 3 square 9, 7 square 49, 9 and 49 58. 58 is the correct option. This one is the correct option. The operation, as we operate real numbers, natural numbers, etc. In same kind we also can operate the complex numbers. We can make the subtraction, addition, division, multiplication of the complex number. So now subtraction of the complex number. How we can subtract two complex numbers to each other? Okay, let z1 is equal to a plus iota b is equal to a comma b, and z2 means the second complex number c plus iota d is equal to c comma d. Then subtraction means z1 minus z2. This will be is equal to a plus iota b minus c plus iota d. So this will be a plus iota b plus into minus minus c plus into minus minus iota d. This will be a minus c plus b minus d iota. So this will be a minus c comma b minus d. So here c and a both are real parts of the complex number. B and d both are the imaginary parts of the complex number. So here the real part subtracted from the real and imaginary part subtracted from the imaginary. So according to the definition, two complex numbers are conformable for the subtraction if real part subtracted from the real and imaginary part subtracted from the imaginary. Similarly, if we want to make the addition of the complex number, just like z1 plus z2, this is the addition of complex number. It will be a plus c, b plus d. Means real part will add to the real part and imaginary part will be add to the imaginary part. This is the addition of complex number. Now multiplication of the multiplication of, or you can say the multiplication between two complex numbers. Okay. If z1 is equal to a plus iota b and z2 is equal to c plus iota d, then z1 into z2. This is the multiplication of two complex numbers. This will be a plus iota b into c plus iota d. After having the operation of multiplication, this will be a into c, sc, plus a into iota d, a iota d, plus into plus plus iota b into c, b iota c or iota bc, plus into plus plus iota into iota iota square b into d, bd. So you already know that the value of iota square is -1. So here AC plus a iota d iota bc, iota is common, ad plus bc, and you know that the value of iota square is -1. -1 into minus into plus minus 1 into bd minus bd. So here there's no marking of the iota, and here is marking of iota. Where the iota is clear, this is the imaginary part. There is no any kind of iota, this is a real part. So AC minus BD, it is the real part, comma AD plus BC, it is the imaginary part. This will be the multiplication of two complex numbers Z1 into Z2. So therefore, if A comma B and C comma D are two complex number, then their multiplication is AC minus BD comma AD plus BC. So i.e. A comma B multiplied by C comma D, the result is AC minus BD comma AD plus BC. So this is the multiplication result in two complex numbers. So complex number 1 is equal to 3 plus 2 iota, and complex number 2 is equal to 2 plus 4 iota. Then complex number 1, complex number 2 is equal to what? So condition is complex number 1, complex number 2, this is A, B, C, D. So according to the definition, according to the formula, A comma B multiplied by C comma D is AC minus BD. AC means 3 into 2 minus BD means 2 into 4. Okay, then AD means 3 into 4 plus BC means 2 into 2. Now the simplification is 2 3 the 6 minus 2 4 the 8 comma 3 4 the 12 plus 2 to the 4. The result is minus 2 comma 16. So the result of 3 plus 2 iota multiplied by 2 plus 4 iota is minus 2 comma 16. So this is the way of solving the multiple choice question. Okay. Now the point is the division of the complex number, a division between two complex numbers. Division between two complex numbers. Let Z1 is equal to A plus iota B, or A comma B, and Z2 is equal to C plus iota D, or C comma D. Then Z1 divided by Z2 This is the division of complex number, is equal to a plus iota b divided by c plus iota d. So this will be a plus iota b upon, division means upon c plus iota d. Here the numerator and denominator consist on the complex number. Division is clear when denominator is clear. Here the denominator is a complex number. Still it's a complex number. We are not in the position to make the possible division. But when this is a real, then we are able to find out the actual division of the complex number. So after making rationalization with respect to the denominator, c minus iota d and c minus iota d, rationalize with respect to c plus iota d and c minus iota d. This will be a into c sc minus a into iota d a iota d plus iota into bc iota bc plus into minus minus iota into iota iota square b into d bd upon. So this is the difference of two square, c plus iota d and c minus iota d. This will be a square minus b square like factors, c square minus iota d whole square. So this will be ac plus iota is common, bc minus ad is remaining, iota square have the value minus 1, minus into minus plus 1 into bd upon c square minus iota square d square. But you also know that the value of iota square is minus 1, minus into minus plus. So this will be ac plus bd, which is the real part, plus iota bc minus ad, which is the imaginary part, divided by c square. The value of iota square is minus 1, minus into minus plus 1 into d square plus d square. So c square d square. Now the divisor is not a complex. So c square plus d square have value to divide the ac plus bd and bc minus ad. Therefore the division of complex number is z1 plus z2, z1 divided by z2, which is equal to ac plus bd upon c square plus d square, comma bc minus ad upon c square plus d square. So this is the division of complex number. Multiplicative inverse of the complex number. Additive, first of all, additive inverse. Let z is equal to a plus b iota, then minus z is equal to minus a plus b iota, or this will be minus a minus iota b. So therefore z and minus z, or a plus iota b and minus a minus iota b, are additive inverse to each other. These are the additive inverse to each other. How? Multiplicative inverse. Let z is equal to a plus iota b, then 1 upon z is equal to 1 upon a plus iota b is the multiplicative inverse of the z, is the multiplicative inverse of z. So therefore 1 upon z is equal to 1 upon a plus iota b. Now the denominator is complex, which can be rationalized. A minus iota b divided by a minus iota b. This is a rationalization with respect to the denominator. So 1 into a minus into plus minus 1 into iota b upon a square minus iota square b square. So you already know the value of iota square is minus 1. Minus into minus plus. This will be a minus iota b upon a square minus into minus plus b square. So 1 upon z is equal to a upon a square plus b square comma minus b upon a square plus b square, which is known as the multiplicative of, which is the multiplicative inverse of a comma b. For example, if z is equal to 3 plus 4 iota, then what should be the value of 1 upon z? Or we can also give the relation z inverse. So if z is equal to 3 plus 4 iota, then 1 upon z or z inverse is equal to what? We also can have the question like this. So a comma b whole inverse is equal to a upon a square plus b square comma minus b upon a square plus b square. You also know about the division of the complex number. Therefore 3 comma 4 inverse is equal to 3 upon 3 square plus 4 square comma minus 4 upon 3 square plus 4 square. So option is 3 upon 9 plus 16 minus 4 upon 9 plus 16. The option is 3 upon 25 minus 4 upon 25. So where the option is 3 upon 25 and minus 4 upon 25, that should be the correct answer. Okay. Now MCQ. Minus 2 comma 1 multiplied minus 2 comma 5 minus 1 upon 5. What should be the answer? So A 1 comma 0, B 0 comma 1, C minus 1 comma 0, D 0 comma minus 1. So what should be the correct option? So here we know that the minus 2 comma 1, it's the complex number. its multiplicative inverse is minus 2 upon 5 comma minus 1 upon 5. When we multiply two complex number which are multiplicative inverse to each other, the result is multiplicative identity, which is 1 comma 0. Means you know that a comma b and a upon a square plus b square minus b upon a square plus b square are multiplicative inverse to each other. Their result is 1 comma 0 with respect to multiplication. So minus 2 comma 1 and minus 2 upon 5 comma minus 1 upon 5 are two multiplicative inverse to each other. Their result will be 1 comma 0. So if we make the operation of multiplication, you know that AC means minus 2 into minus 2 upon 5. AC minus BD 1 into minus 1 upon 5. AC minus BD comma AD minus 2 into minus 1 upon 5 plus BC plus 1 into minus 2 upon 5. So their result is minus into minus plus 4 upon 5 minus into minus plus 1 upon 5 minus into minus plus 2 upon 5 plus into minus minus 2 upon 5. The result of 2 upon 5 cancel. 5 plus 1, 4 plus 1, 5 upon 5 is the LCM. 5 upon 5 comma 0. 5 cancel. The result is 1 comma 0. Means if we multiply two complex number which are multiplicative inverse to each other, they will give us the result identity. Multiplicative identity is 1 comma 0. So note that 1 comma 0 is the multiplicative identity of the complex number. Here, if x comma y multiplied by 2 comma 3, if the result is minus 4 comma 7, then what should be the value of x and what should be the value of y? Okay. If we consider x is equal to 1 and y is equal to minus 2, so this will be AC, means 1 into 2. AC, here is a rough work. AC means if A is this A 1 into 2 2 minus BD minus into minus plus 2 into 3 6, 2 and 6 8, but here result is minus 4, so this should be the wrong option, not the correct option. X is equal to minus 1, AC minus 1 into 2 minus 2 plus 2 into 3 plus 6, this is a 4, but we need the result of minus 4. This is also wrong answer. X is equal to 1, 1 into 2, 2, minus BD, 2 into 3, 6, 2 minus 6 is equal to minus 4, here result is minus 4, means this one should be the correct answer. So next is multiplicative inverse of radical 3 comma radical 2 is. So you know that the multiplicative inverse of any number a comma b is a upon a square plus b square. Means a means radical 3. Radical 3 upon radical 3 square means 3 plus radical 2 square means 2. 3 plus 2 is equal to 5. So radical 3 upon 5 positive. This is a radical 3 upon 5 positive minus radical 2 upon 5 minus radical 2 upon 5. This one should be the correct option. Okay.